Welcome, settle in, and let your body sink deeper into comfort. Tonight, we travel to a place where time slows down, where the air is warm and heavy with the scent of jasmine and the sea. We are going to the quiet southern city of Savannah, Georgia. Imagine yourself there, standing on a street paved with old, smooth stones. Above you, ancient oak trees form a canopy, their branches draped with Spanish moss that sways like soft green curtains in the gentle evening breeze. The sun has just set, painting the sky in hues of soft pink and deep lavender. The world is hushed, preparing for the night. In this historic city, there is a legend older than the brick roads you stand on, older than the moss that hangs from the trees. It's a story about light, about stillness, and about the peace that comes with the falling of dusk. Long, long ago, back in the early 1800s, the nights in Savannah were not lit by the bright electric lamps we know today. Instead, the darkness was held back by something much softer, much gentler. Tiny handcrafted lanterns were placed on the porches of every home, on the posts at every corner. Each one was unique, made with care, its glass panes holding a small, flickering flame. These weren't just lights. They were beacons of comfort. Every lantern told a story, and every single glow had a keeper. In this city of quiet light, there lived a man named Elias Harper. Elias was not a man of great wealth or status. He wasn't a famous politician or a celebrated artist. He was a quiet, unassuming man, known to the people of Savannah simply as the lantern tender. His purpose, his life's gentle rhythm, was tied to the setting of the sun. Every evening, just as the last sliver of daylight vanished and the first fireflies began to rise from the damp grass, Elias would begin his walk. His pace was always the same, slow, measured, and peaceful. He carried with him a small can of oil and a bag with fresh wicks and cleaning cloths. His journey took him through the winding cobblestone streets and shady squares of the city. Imagine his footsteps, a soft, rhythmic sound on the stones, the only sound to break the evening stillness. He would approach each lantern with a quiet reverence. He didn't rush. He would open the small glass door, his movements practiced and sure. First, he would gently trim the blackened wick, ensuring the flame would burn cleanly and brightly. Then, he would pour a small amount of fresh oil into the lantern's base, just enough to last until dawn. As he worked, a soft smile would often play on his lips. He saw these lanterns as more than just sources of light. To him, they were protectors of the night, guardians of dreams. And so, with each lantern he tended, after he closed the little door and saw the flame dance steadily within, he would whisper the same simple wish into the warm night air. May this light keep your dreams safe. The children of Savannah knew the sound of his footsteps. From their windows, they would watch his shadowy figure move from post to post, leaving a trail of warm, golden light in his wake. They felt a sense of security watching him, knowing that Elias was out there, making sure the darkness held no fear. The glow from the lanterns cast long, dancing shadows of the mossy oaks onto the streets, creating a world of soft edges and gentle shapes. Under the watch of these small, steady flames, the people of Savannah slept. Their dreams were peaceful, cradled by the quiet glow that filled their windows. The light was just enough to chase away the deepest shadows, but soft enough to invite restful slumber. The city breathed a collective sigh of comfort, wrapped in a blanket of warm, flickering light. Elias's nightly ritual was the city's lullaby. He would continue his rounds until every single lantern was burning bright, a constellation of man-made stars brought down to earth. Only when his work was done, when the entire city was bathed in this gentle radiance, would Elias return to his own small home. He would look out his window at the glowing streets and feel a deep sense of peace, knowing he had fulfilled his purpose for another night. He attended the light, and in doing so, he attended to the heart of the city itself. Years turned into decades. The world outside Savannah began to change at a rapid pace. Great steamships with loud horns replaced the quiet sails in the harbor. The rumble of trains grew louder, connecting the city to faraway places. Buildings grew taller, and the pace of life quickened. Eventually, new forms of light arrived, first gas lamps, and then the bright, unwavering glare of electric streetlights. The old, handcrafted lanterns began to disappear. One by one, they were taken down from porches and street corners, replaced by modern convenience. The role of the lantern tender became obsolete. Elias Harper, now an old man, watched as the city he knew transformed. His slow, peaceful walks were no longer needed. The soft, flickering glow was replaced by a stark, steady brightness. But progress cannot erase memory. The people who had grown up under the gentle watch of the lanterns never forgot the feeling they inspired. They remembered the peace of those old nights. They remembered the soft, golden light filtering through their windows, the dancing shadows of the oak trees, and the feeling of absolute safety. They remembered the quiet man whose footsteps were a promise of a restful night. And so the story of Elias Harper and his lanterns was passed down from generation to generation. It became a treasured piece of Savannah's soul, a reminder of a simpler, quieter time. Some say, even to this day, that the spirit of Elias's work lingers in the historic district. They say that if you walk through the old squares on a particularly still and quiet night, when the air is warm and the wind is just a whisper through the moss, you might see something special. On certain corners where an old lantern post might still stand, you might catch a glimpse of a faint, warm shine, a soft glow that seems to have no source. It's not bright. It's a gentle, fleeting light, as if a memory has taken physical form. The locals have a name for it. They call it Elias's light. They see it as a reminder that even in our busy, brightly lit world, the softest glow can bring the deepest calm. It is a testament to the idea that small, quiet acts of care can leave an everlasting impression. So tonight, as you lie here, ready for sleep, let this story be your lantern. Imagine those moss-covered trees swaying slowly in the southern breeze. Picture the warm, golden light from the handcrafted lanterns, casting a soft glow on the cobblestone streets. Hear the faint, rhythmic sound of footsteps fading into the distance, a sound of peace and reassurance. And let the gentle whisper of the lantern tender echo in your mind, a wish just for you. May this light keep your dreams safe. Feel the stillness of that old Savannah night settle over you. Allow the gentle glow of this story to light your path to sleep. There is nothing for you to do now but rest. Breathe slowly in and out. Settle in deeper and deeper into relaxation and drift peacefully into a deep and restorative sleep. Good night.